I mean, he's been gone more since he started working this job. He's been gone more than he's been home. I mean, he might be home if he's lucky. He's home once every 2 months, if not once every 3 to 4 months.
What
Just
does he
depends
do?
on.
Do you mind if I ask?
Oh no, you're fine. He does.
Works on the corner.
Uh,
Sorry, I
he's,
gave everybody hell this morning.
no, you're fine.
Is he like
He works
lineman?
No, he works radiography. He checks the thickness of metals. If they're out of spec, he has a company come in and they'll redo the weld. He'll go back in and re-X-ray it, make sure that it's in spec. As long as everything falls in spec, he's good. He just has to check off on them. So he'll do a lot of refineries, shit like that. He'll go in and make sure that their pipes are still within spec. If they're not within spec, the company has to go back and fix it. Now, it's a big responsibility because if it doesn't fall in spec, and if he misses it by just a smidge, he could actually get in trouble for verifying that it's a legit. Because if it's legit and it fails, or if it's not a legitimate weld and it fails, and they go back and review, well, how the hell did it fail? And they see that he signed off on it, he could actually lose his job because of it and actually be sued for it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit. Kind of sounds like Deepwater Horizon when them fuckers didn't do that pressure
Yes,
test on the.
I was thinking that.
Was you? What's
Yeah, I was
up,
thinking
Robin?
that.
How you doing this morning? And Ron C. Sorry.
Yeah, that sounds like a really important job. Dang.
He's been doing it now for 3 years now, 3 or 4 years. And he loves the work because it's you're always going to new places and shit. And
Right.
there for a while he was working up in Canton. I got to go up and check it out and hang out with him for a little while a couple years ago. It was pretty nice. And then he was working at a refinery here close to home until they shut it down thanks to fucking Obama.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck Obama.
Yeah, well, the Chinese came in and fucking bought the plant and took over, hired back like a very minimal workforce to go back in there and work it. And yeah.
Yeah, well.
Speaking of the Chinese, do you want to talk about that?
Sure, go ahead.
No, not me, Randall. Randall's the one that brought it up. Not me. Not me.
Well, those fucking bastards got busted selling oil to North Korea by a fucking, if I'm not mistaken, by a drone or a helicopter or something. I don't know exactly what it was that caught them, but it was caught by the U.S. and they're supposed to be tight-knit sanctions all around the world by all the countries that nobody sells anything to these motherfuckers, and here it is. They're getting oil sent to them by China, so China's probably going to have a stern talking to by Big Daddy Russia.
Yeah, especially when they were there, they said they were pulling out and pulling away from North Korea's bullshit from what they were trying to do with all these missile testings and shit like that they didn't want to have any part or any play into it, because if World War III, before China announced their drawback from North Korea, if World War III would have happened, then you were looking at North Korea, China, and of course Russia backs China up. But I don't foresee that happening.
Yeah, I don't either. Not considering the circumstances now. Russia will probably actually slap some sanctions against China just to put them in their fucking place. Say, look, you fucked up. You're gonna pay the price.
Yeah.
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 Well, and like I said too, I saw where they had updated it too, where they had actually a guy that was from China that was helping with the nuclear missiles. And before they could even interrogate him, they had searched him a couple times, but apparently he had some poison on him and killed himself before they even had a chance to interrogate him. So we'll never know what he knows, I guess. Apparently there's still something going on over there.
Yeah, there's definitely something going on. It's just hard to say what. I mean, there's so many fucking, every country puts on a face and presents itself to be something more than what it is or less than what it is, whichever they want to fucking, try to pull. And then you have the backdoor shit going on, like the whole China North Korea thing. Every fucking country does it. Like, was it? Well, technically, we kind of did it with fucking the Taliban back after before 9/11. Was trying to help them out, and look what happened there. They were playing the face of, oh, we'll help you guys out over here if you help us out. We went and helped them out, and then it turned around and bit us in the ass.
No shit. No shit. Well, yeah, it is what it is. All right, so, there's a big announcement to make.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Of course, everybody knows, I've been dealing with my aunts and uncles' passings and all that stuff. So, got a little phone call, and, me being an honorable guy that I am, still got to uphold to a contract. So, October 6th at Dolly's Western Saloon in Spartanburg, South Carolina, we are going to still have a big ass concert with headlining Madison Rising. Sent a message over to Mark King's Hollow to open up, and they said sure. So, pretty badass. We're gonna do like a military, veteran, and first responders concert. Try to raise, try to find one of these other military organizations or funds or something of the sort to be able to donate the money, because there will be a small door charge. We're looking at like $5 right now per person, and if you bring a family of 4, then it'd be like $15. You just get a wristband or whatnot. I gotta talk to Peter, the owner, about that, to make sure it's okay to bring kids into it. The place is nice. The concert hall by itself will hold 500. That's not to mention upstairs in the pool room, which they have 4 pool tables. A few video games, which one of my favorites is the punching bag that you hit so hard, it gives you a score.
Don't break it.
I did. Well, yeah.
Don't break it.
Okay. Damn. Thanks, Jade. Just take all the fucking fun out of it, and I want to break it. I want to break it. Oh, we'll find
that would be awesome. That sounds like it would be really, really fun. Maybe there could be like a prize for whoever hits it the hardest or something. I don't know.
Well, with that being said, the thing that I've been talking to you about is the web page for it kicks off. It's called For Honor and Country National QRF. It kicks off effectively 1 January of this coming year. Currently, right now, there are over 6,000 members active in, I believe it's somewhere around 12 or 13 countries and all 50 states. And that's, guys like you and me that have stepped up to say, look, I'm willing to fucking do whatever the hell needs done. And our job is to, 1, mainly help with, suicide awareness. 2, help any vet that needs help with any fucking thing. Mm-hmm. Be it just somebody to fucking talk to, financial help, whatever the fuck we can get them. Now, if you go into your search bar on your Facebook, not within our set group, but if you go in and search in your search bar, and anybody can do this in any fucking state, if you search team, whatever state you live in, QRF, it'll pop up for that state. And you can actually go in and request to join that state, and you can actually go in and help out in any way you can. I know for my state right now, I think we have six or seven guys right now just in my state. But like I said, overall, we have over 6,000 members, and this is in less than a week.
Wow.
Well, yeah, that's a good turnout so far. I mean, badass. So, well, everybody knows that. Oh shit, well, Keith, if you're listening, that's a badass picture. I lost my train of thought. Oh, well, fuck, god damn it. Oh, squirrel, big time. I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. Oh well, it'll come back. That was a pretty big squirrel too. Just saying.
Take that squirrel. Take that squirrel.
And currently, right now, though, the like I said, the Facebook or the Facebook shit, the webpage is being built through GoDaddy.com. The webpage once it gets up and running, and I get the information I need from the main guy, Paul McCarthy. He's the main PR person for the group. Once I get with him, get the paperwork, I actually have a phone call with him today at 2:00. I'll get it over to you, and that way we can get something set up as far as getting their information, getting them up a commercial and stuff like that. I've already talked to a lot of the guys about it, and they're definitely like, yeah, let's fucking do it. And then there's another group that I'm working with right now. I'm waiting to hear back from their main guy. Hopefully hear something here soon. He helps run a nonprofit outside of the nonprofit that we're working on. It's called Oath New York. They do a lot of veterans awareness, a lot of charity stuff, and all that. So it's, a big fucking thing going on.
Sounds like it. I mean, it sounds like a really cool thing too. So yeah, just get some paperwork, and if you run a 501c3 out there, email us your credentials and your paperwork at dgn1980@my.com, and make sure you put your contact info in there, and we'll give you a free commercial on the shows, and we'll add it into the commercial block, and we'll put a link to either your Facebook page or your website, stuff like that. All we ask is that you do the same, is put our logo up on your website and a link to it, and just put a description in there that hey, this is this radio station help promotes us, blah blah blah, because we'll play it during every show. It's a requirement for all the hosts to play commercial block at least halfway through the show, and yeah, that's cool. I've been in talks with a couple of people too about doing commercials and stuff like that too, and getting some companies to come in, so hopefully we'll hear something soon. What was it? Damn it. There was something, I don't know, squirrel moments this morning. A lot to think about with this concert, But we got 10.5 months, so it's not like it's a big deal.
Plan it.
Yes, we all have time to plan it. I was thinking maybe a blow up kiddie pool with Jello in it, and letting maybe some of the female hosts judge it. Judge it. I said judge it. Not be in it, but judge it. Just saying. But alright, well, glad y'all had a great Christmas. Damn good to hear your voice back with us on the radio there, Ghost. Ron missed the fuck out of you.
Yes, he did.
Holy shit. And this guy was
he thought maybe you were taking time off to work on his calendar. That's what he was saying.
Still working on that one.
Sorry, Ron.
You heard that, Ron? Ron, he said he was still working on it. Just saying. And it's there. Anyway. Everybody kind of went cricket on that one. Okay, I see. I understand. Everybody wants to